This is the iPad that is in the Zoom meeting. So on the iPad, we're going to tap Share Screen, and then we'll tap Whiteboard. Now, as you can see, we can write on the whiteboard, but the only way to really do speech to text this way is for the iPad to recognize text. And to do that, we need to bring up the keypad, and to do that, we need to bring up the text feature on the whiteboard. So at the bottom here, I'm going to click this arrow to expand my options. Then I'll tap the T for text. Then I'll tap where I want the text to go on the whiteboard. That brings up my keypad. And then I can tap the microphone. We'll get a ding, and then we'll know that text to talk is on. And as you can see, we have some options here on the size and color of the text. And when you're ready to go back to drawing, you're going to have to close the keypad. So you click this button at the bottom here, and then you click this button on the bottom right to close the keypad. And then you could click the drawing tool to go back to drawing. So basically you really can't talk and draw at the same time. Now tap the drawing tool. Now I can draw again. An option here might be that you have to tell it to type smaller text, and you have that option. Or you could draw on one screen and then click here at the bottom right to add a new screen, and your previous screen will be saved. And now you can do more drawing on this screen. So you can draw first, then talk. You can talk first, then draw. Or you could draw on one screen and text on another screen. If you want to go back to the previous screen, you click this page button here. Then you can see your two screens here. And if you want to save any of this information as a JPEG, at the bottom right, click the ellipses, and then click Save to Photos. And of course, if you're recording the Zoom session, that'll be saved as well. Okay, now I'm in PowerPoint, and it looks like we might have the option to do text and drawing at the same time, or one after the other. If you click the draw here, then here are your options for drawing. And you could use a stylus, your finger, or a drawing pad like the Wacom or Wacom. But also, if we go to home and click here, we have a dictate option, but we need to have a text box for that to work. So let's go ahead and just insert a text box. I clicked insert text box, and let's just move this text box. Now I'm going to click dictate. Okay, so dictate is on, so it should start dictating what I'm saying. And while I'm doing that, I'm also going to click draw, and I'll click the draw icon there. I'll pick my pen, and now I'm going to, so I'm using my tablet and I'm talking at the same time. So as you can see, the text box is working and the drawing is working. Another option is to do slideshow. So let's just insert, and I'm going to go back to, I'm going to turn my mouse back into a pointer. Going to go back to home, insert a new slide. Going to go to slideshow, and I'm going to have always use subtitles turned on. And then I'm going to present from current slide. And now, so it should be showing subtitles at the bottom there. And if I want to draw on my slide, I could hover, select the pen, and select pen again. And now I could use my drawing pad to write and draw at the same time. And this probably looks like the better option. Yeah, I'm still writing and talking. And right now I'm using the drawing pad, but I could also use my mouse. And since this is a touch screen, I can also use my finger or a stylus if I have one that is compatible with the computer's touch screen.